when we are trying to pay you a dividend, there are different dates that we have to keep in mind. The first date is the declaration date, the dividend declaration date. That's when the company comes out and expresses publicly its intention to make a dividend payment. The next date, and I would say that's probably the most important date, that date is known as the ex-dividend date. If you were to buy a share on the ex-dividend date, you will no longer be entitled to receiving the dividend. So think of ex-dividend as excluding the dividend. If you buy it on the ex-dividend date, you ain't gonna get the dividend. Your best strategy, if you want to wait but you also want to receive the dividend, is you want to buy the share the day before the ex-dividend date. So here is your div declaration, then you've got the ex-div. And remember, you want to buy somewhere before the ex-div date. On the ex-div date, the share price will drop by approximately the amount of dividend declared. So after the ex-dividend date comes the holder of record date. So let's say that's 1 or 2 business days later. So holder of record date. So this period here is 1 to 2 business days. That has to do with how quickly the trade settled, because essentially what needs to happen is if you bought the share on the day before the ex-dividend date, you're going to need 2 to 3 business days for this trade to settle so that on the holder of record date, the company can check and see that you are the legal owner of that share, and therefore you're the person who's supposed to be receiving the dividend. And finally, after all this comes the payment date, which is, of course, the date when the money comes into your account.